The Catholic Church has always taught the same teachings for 2,000 years. Has always taught the same teachings for 2,000 years. This precludes the idea that the church somewhere became corrupt in its teachings. The second point, those teachings came straight from the apostles, the personal friends of Jesus Christ and their followers. If that's the case, the church, the Catholic Church, was the church that was there from the beginning. All you have to do, if you're a Catholic, is establish that the teachings of the Catholic Church today are the same teachings that were going on in the early part of the church, and once you establish that truth, then all of these Protestant objections have to melt away. The Church Fathers. The Church Fathers are, well, they are the topic of tonight's show, but they're also the linchpin we have. They're the bridge for all of us back to the apostles themselves. They are that first and second generation. The actual term Church Fathers expands over quite a number of centuries, but the ones we're focusing in on are the Church Fathers who were among the first ones. We're called the Apostolic Fathers. Apostolic means that these men were alive. Their lives overlapped the time of the apostles. And so they are the first or second generation Christians. Today, many Protestants say they want to believe what the early fathers, what the apostolic fathers taught. That's what they want to go after. Good. Good. That's a great place to start, because that's exactly where Catholics start. There's this impression that Catholics just sort of made all this stuff up over the centuries and just kind of kept adding it on to this original core of belief. And because they believe that, they are more than willing to go back to say, let's cut through all of this stuff and keep going back. Let's keep peeling the skin off the onion and getting back. And I know that as we keep peeling all the skin off this onion, sooner or later we're going to get down to something that's not an onion. No, you won't. The more you keep peeling away, the more you keep seeing that what you're peeling away is exactly what's at the very core of it. And that's what we're talking about. That's why the Church Fathers are so important. If we can understand what the Church Fathers taught, what they meant and what they said, we are miles ahead of the game. Virtually every Catholic doctrine that we have today is found in the writings of the Fathers from the first, the second, the third, the fourth centuries of the Church. These Fathers were writing all of these things down essentially during the time of the Roman persecutions. Now, these are the Fathers of the Church before the Council of Nicaea, and the further back you go, the more of a touchstone you have to the actual apostles themselves.